Chapter 8. Anna. Soccer, or football, as it's known in Liberia, can be said with considerable accuracy to be the national sport of Liberia. The Lone Star team, named to recall the Lone Star in the Liberian flag, is meant to represent Liberian pride. Winning football players are venerated with the same idolatry that baseball heroes are in the U.S. And it is those Liberians near the lower rungs of the economic ladder who are the most passionate followers of the game. They would spend their last penny or endure all varieties of hardship to watch their favorite matches. President Tubman, possibly seeing no way out of it, built a football stadium with a capacity for 10,000 people in the city of Monrovia, a few blocks southeast of Gurley Street on United Nations Boulevard. He wasn't a huge fan of soccer, no more so than the rest of the Americo-Liberian elite. However, he did understand the power of giving the people bread and circuses, and made sure that enough government funds were diverted to subsidize the price of rice, the staple food in Liberia, and to keep the price of tickets to football matches cheap. To make sure Monrovians knew whom to thank for their low-cost food and entertainment, he named the stadium after his wife, Antoinette Tubman. I met Anna at the stadium, as planned, and we climbed the steps to the covered seats. Anna had played soccer in secondary school in Germany. She wasn't exactly a fan, in the American sense of the word. She didn't follow matches, and she didn't know many of the names of the star players. But she enjoyed the game and cheered loudly when the Lone Star team scored a goal. Every seat was taken in the covered section of the stadium, and almost everyone was drinking a beer or a soft drink. The people, sitting and standing on the ground below, all had their assorted shapes of sheet metal by their sides. After the first Lone Star goal, the crowd went wild, followed shortly by a rain of bottles. We could see them arching out from the open seats in a wave of slow-moving projectiles to shatter on the metal plates below. It was just as Colin had described. I looked at Anna. "Are you all right?" she asked. "Yes," I said. "I just realized that a story a friend recently told me was true." The cheering was so loud that it nearly drowned out what I was saying. The Lone Star team won the match against Ghana. The sound of 10,000 human voices roaring with all...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?